Hi, my name is Idamaris Perez.
And I'm Demetria Irwin.
Our poem began Dunkin' Donuts, near Penn Station, was massaged and fluffed many times over email, got really good at Harlem Library, and was finalized during a late-nightish phone conversation. Detroit and the Dominican Republic.
Hey, what are you doing here in the airport?
I just got back from visiting home, the Dominican Republic.
Oh, me too, Detroit.
I didn't even say hi, hola.
Oh, I'll greet you in my native tongue too. What up, though? So what's going on in the DR? What do people go there for?
The tropical beaches, Caribeño breeze that makes you feel at ease, the sun's powerful welcoming rays kissing your skin, sapphire waters rising and falling like lovers in the night, a group of men sonando sus guiras, beating their drums, shaking their maracas, creating the traditional music of a Dominican beach, monstrous cotton candy clouds dancing on the sky.
In Detroit, our abandoned buildings wobble in the wind. The unseen force travels through empty car factories, turning fields of knee-high brown grass into graceful hula dancers, stinging the cheeks of those who stay with its icy kiss. Coney dogs for everyone. We even have a mini Rockefeller Center called Campus Martius. But what Detroit is really known for is the music.
Wait till you soon to aventuras románticos sensuales. Quítate la ropa lentamente, hoy quiero amanecer contigo. Sway your hips, move those slender arms to the ritmo bachata, groove your feet to the un, dos, tres, pa. Let your body keep up with Fernandito Villalona's fast-paced merengue. You gotta hustle.
If you can't do it and you're from the D, you might as well turn in your Motown card, dog. From the smooth crooning of Marvin Gaye to the head-nodding Slum Village beats to the scatting and riffs of jazz and soul greats that have yet to be discovered, this is the sound of Detroit.
The sound of DR can be like a carnival full of joy and laughter, a celebration where time's presence does not affect us. Life there can be suave, easygoing. It's like laying in a hammock with your hands beneath your shoulders, but it could also be tough living and...
You know, when I think of the Dominican Republic, I think of hair.
If you want your hair to whip back and forth, you have to go to the Dominican hair salon. The thrust of their hands and their magical blowouts can have anybody's hair silky straight.
I mostly stay in the Big Hair Don't Care Club, but Detroit divas stay what their hair did in colorful sky-high configurations that require the skill of an engineer or architect. Not to be outdone, the fellas dumb out too with pinstripe pastor pimp suits with coattails that practically touch their alligator shoes in every color of the rainbow, from Easter pastels to
loud Spanish barrios full of obnoxious curses and yelling, cars blasting reggaeton songs to its fullest volume, Haitian vendors chiming their bell, equimalito, equimalito, luring squealing chamaquitos with their packs of ices.
In my neighborhood, our ice cream truck had gold rims, and it played hip-hop instead of Pop Goes the Weasel. Go into any grandmother's house, and it smells like mothballs, cherry blend black and milds, and greens. You might slip on toys, empty condom wrappers, or old lady pantyhose. The product of grandmothers raising their grands and great-grands, silent brick homes paid for with auto plant checks, lawn maintenance and utilities paid for with that side gig. Detroiters are nothing if not
hustlers. I know some hustlers, and not the good kind. Government that needs men with tight pants, not pants to the ground, showing their pitiful useless shames, stupid taunting discriminations against Haitians, unjust mass deportations of Haitians. Why can't we be good neighbors? Never-ending blackout songs that earned an anthem song called Se Fue La Luz. Padam, padam, se fue la luz. Padam, padam, se fue la luz. Broken wings, broken dreams because of the country's contaminated education. Excellent education will break down the heavy chains of ignorance and poverty in DR.
Detroit politicians tend to suffer from a poverty of integrity. Looking at you, Kwame. Public schools that are little more than gigantic, deteriorating babysitters. How can we expect our children to do better? Call the police and it takes 4 hours if they come at all. My city deserves better. But even with all of that, I love my hometown.
I know what you mean. We have pride in our tricolor roots, the colorful mixture of African, Spanish, and Taino blood. Our patriotic hearts never stop beating hasta la muerte.
Detroit all day till the day I die. Detroiters are always the coolest mofos in the room. You know a Detroit player when you see one. People say hello on the street, and the creative energy in Detroit is immeasurable. I love the DR.